Out! Out! I have forthcoming appointments with very prestigious guests, or we'll suffer your presence no longer. Okay. Oh my. Lady Dorilda is less than enthused with your flowers, and even further annoyed when Inspector Hildibrand and his assistant make a most inopportune appearance. It is then the agent of inquiry turn to grow flustered when the gentleman from Camp Tribone arrives and is revealed to be hired by Lady Dorilda, declaring that consulting Inspector Briarden and her guardsmen can ensure the security of the Treaty Blade. The Collector demands that you all leave. However, there may be another way to earn the approval of Lady Dorilda. Maria, her daughter, lost a priceless antique vase in the wilds of Thanalan, and its successful recovery may serve as sufficient proof of the Inspector's investigative skills. Begin your search near Nafika's well. Alright. Where? Oh, multiple things. Multiple things. That girl what run by earlier, I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it is, it's long gone by now. The face? Well, if anything falls in the water, it's like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Well, never mind then. Did some void sync quests down here.
Pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not what of you. Ah! Curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger.
What's at your feet there, buddy? Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh dear, oh dear.
Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice.
Your search for what, pray tell?
The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste, I must have stepped on your vase.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something.
Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find.
It's a long time to gather these. Alas, the vase is no more, having been crushed beneath the heel of the flamboyant oaf. However, the Inspector Hildibrand appears to have a plan. First, you must gather the muddy potsherds. They added the word flamboyant after we already met him, so his voice is locked in. Sorry, guys. Is what it is. Is what it is. We're committed. Oh, look at all these. Can I talk to you guys? No? Why does this feel so familiar? I don't know.
Oh, how could I have been so careless?
Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid! Let's have a look. I found some precious potsherds. All the Sultan's chocobos and all the Sultan's men couldn't put this vase back together again. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all.
What manner of solution could he have? The vase looks to be beyond all hope to me.
There is but one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit.
This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior.
Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Uldar, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief, who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!" He sounds dangerous.
Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men.
Oh.
But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, bid you welcome.
If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil.
Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is the most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there that we shall begin our search. Alright. If a Dublin zombie became a zombie, would that make it a zomblin? Or a dombie? According to Inspector Hildibrand, the vase could be reconstructed with the aid of a certain master goldsmith, a man as fearsome as he is skilled, capable of wielding his hammer as both a tool of creation and destruction. The goldsmith is like to be found in Blue Fog, where he often goes to gather his materials with the aid of your comrades, including the newly recruited Gilgamesh and his loyal companion in Kidu. Begin your search there. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Mayhap whoever did this is still around. Maybe. Let's follow these bloody footprints. Endwalker Tech would actually have bloody footprints here. So I'm excited about how much better the game has gotten. It'd be super cool.
This goldsmith is not to be trifled with.
The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
A single blow to the head. Impressive.
His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. No? The Dublin, the Basilisk, the Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable.
What must you do that is so terrible?
I must dance. I'm a Manderville man, oh, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Querthas to Thanalan, Manderville man. Oh ho ho!
I cannot avert mine eyes.
That that is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I perform it within the sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see
No other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it be a gross, nay, an unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Manderville.
You have learned the Manderville dance.
What manner can be summoned only through a dance?
Are you really going to do the Manderville? Oh, I can't wait.
It's time for you to do what only a Manderville can. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now, you must use that knowledge, go to the fallen chimera, and dance like only a Manderville can.
Social. Emotes. Manderville was already on my bar. Just to tell you guys how much I like this dance, it was already on my bar. That is so funny. Okay. Alright. It was already there. Of course it was. We're doing it. I'm ready. You guys ready?